Well, now it's no secret how much I love the Olympus E system. I had the SHQ lenses. I had the 7 to 14 millimeter, the 14 to 35, 35 to 100, and the 150 millimeter. I had a 2x extender as well. Unfortunately, my E system, the E5, broke, and that was my favorite camera body to use, so I didn't know what to do for some time, and I wound up, I'm still using the same camera bag, but if I open it up now, I've got the OMD Em1 Mark II in here with the 12 to 40 millimeter lens, and I've got the 40 to 150, and this tiny little thing, the 2x adapter. So I went from quite a huge bag of equipment to, well, I still have the same equipment bag, but wow. This is all I have now is the 2x adapter, the body with the 12 to 40, and the 150 millimeter zoom, 40 to 150. And you know what? I don't miss anything. I still would like to get a wider lens. I want to get the 7 to 14 again, although I'm possibly thinking about going with the fisheye lens. The 8 millimeter, I believe it is, 1.8, something like that. I've never ever had a fisheye lens, and I might get one. I hear about using D-fish with the lens, so you can just use it as a super wide angle. I might find that very helpful. But that 7 to 14, I had an awful lot of fun with that lens. I paid like $3,000 for the first one when I bought it. But this is what I've got right now. And something else I've gotten is a little blind. I hope I'm going to have a lot of fun photographing wildlife with that. I've been using it in my backyard with really good results. So it's amazing how small things are, though. Like when I take this lens here, I take off the back cap and get my converter here. This converter actually goes right inside the lens. You have to be a little careful when you put it on. It goes straight in there like that, and you take off the back cap. Then we'll get the take off this lens, the 12 to 40. This is an I've really enjoyed using that lens as well. I've had a lot of fun with it. So I put this on, and this is what I'm using for birds now. It's so much smaller than what I had before, but it works very well. The only thing, it's one stop slower. So it's a 2.8, so you go 4, 5, 6. So it's a 5.6 300 millimeter, which with this crop sensor, you wind up getting the equivalent of a 600 millimeter lens. Now 600 back in the day on 35 millimeter would have been like about 4 feet long. I remember having one of those on my back running across St. John's, Newfoundland down to the waterfront across town, and that about killed me, and I was an awful lot younger then than I am now. So I think this new system is going to serve me well. I'll show you some of the pictures that we've taken. I do want to get the 300 millimeter. I'm trying to get the money together. I think that's the next lens I'll buy, is the 300 millimeter f4. And then when you put the 2x adapter on, you'll have like the equivalent of 1200 millimeter lens on 35 millimeter, which is quite huge. And that'll pull the birds in a lot closer than what I can get them here. But when I'm in this height, it's a lot easier to photograph the birds than it used to be. They'll come in and sit on the branches. I've got a bunch of branches posted around here that they can sit on, and I get some great shots. So I hope you like the video, and I hope you'll come back and see what I managed to get as far as wildlife over the next while. We're still kind of stuck at home with the COVID thing, but hopefully this summer I'll be able to travel around and get some nice bird shots. Well, now there it is. That's my Olympus system as it is right now. Got the OMD Em1 Mark II body. Got the 12 to 40 millimeter and the 40 to 150, and I've got the 2x adapter 80 to 300 millimeter, and it's all working just great for me. I really like it. It's got more resolution than my old system, and it seems to work just fine. I've got some wonderful pictures. I think the pictures are what it's all about. The build quality on these lenses is just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. I hear some chatter that these lens hoods are a little fragile, but they haven't broken on me yet. I haven't had much problem with that. I haven't had any problem with anything, and I just love this camera. It's so small and so quiet and so light. I can't wait to do some travel photography. So I hope you like our video. Keep visiting Bella's Vistas. We've got lots of things on there. Haines, Alaska, Yellowknife, Carcross, Yukon, grizzly bears and black bears and bison, all kinds. Thanks for visiting. Come on back real soon.